And sometimes just having that little shift in perspective helps make it more like manageable.
Does anyone else ever feel like you just want to give up and anytime you go through a big tower moment right before the expansion happens? I had a lot of those like major deep moments when I first started on this spiritual journey, right? When I was initially doing so much healing. And after that, like I started really embodying who I was or who I am, and things got a lot lighter for a little bit. I mean, like there was still rapid growth and transition happening during this time, but I was like, okay, this is okay. I trust, I have faith, I'm holding gratitude, everything's good. And then just like the other day, I got so knocked on my ass and I went through something so big, and I know there's like so many layers of so much just being released, and now I'm just coming out of it. This is the first time in a while where I've been like, I just want to really give up, and maybe I'll just go back and crawl in my hole and go back, really go back to my old life. And I was like, what's happening here? I don't want to think like this, so let's shift this. But this time my normal like hold faith, hold gratitude, and things will be okay just kind of wasn't hitting home as much. So I ended up shifting it, and I was like, what am I seeing here that is making me feel like this is so hard this time? It came to me, I can't stand having more tower moments. And I was like, and there's nothing wrong with tower moments, right? But I think it's just what I had attached to the meaning of tower moments and how everything always just crumbles and dies. And I just had a negative connotation about it, right? So instead of trying to fight everything and shift my attitude when that was just creating more resistance, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to shift my perspective of what is happening right now. And I'm just going to look at this as a phase of expansion and growth and evolution. And that was just enough for me to be able to release like the attachment to that definition of like, I have to die and things have to fall completely apart. They did, but at least the shift in perspective helped bring me back to neutral. Does anyone else feel like this time around with all the Venus retrograde and shit? And what do you do to just like allow and shift your perspective? And if it can't be positive, what do you do to get it to neutral and just let it course through you?
And I know that we just gotta let it be so we can feel it and release, transmute it, alchemize it.